Now, the government sources have spoken on the centre's big CAA push this after the opposition has hit out questioning the timing of the Citizenship Amendment being notified at this point on the eve of elections. Government sources, however, have defended it, saying that CAA's parliamentary recognition of neighbourhood situation and that the classification per religion is due to this neighbourhood situation, claiming that it does not discriminate on the basis of religion. Remember, there are over 200 petitions in the Supreme Court against the CAA. Now, sources from the government saying that this actually protects minorities in countries with state religion. Earlier, we spoke to Nikunj Garg for more on what the government is saying.
Though the government is citing at least 50 countries which have various religions like Christianity or Islam as their state religion, in our immediate neighborhood, at least Islamic Republic of Afghanistan, Pakistan and Bangladesh have a state religion. And government's claim is, now of course these are all government claims, but the government's claim is that the state religion has somehow led to active discrimination against the minorities in this country. They're also saying that you have to keep in mind that CAA is not an omnibus solution to all the issues prevailing in the world, but this is an answer to a prevailing situation in our neighborhood that has been a cause of concern for India right from the time of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. And government here cites Liaquat Nehru Accord of 1954 and says that, under that there was an agreement between Pandit Nehru and Mr. Liaquat, the then Pakistani Prime Minister, to safeguard the rights of the minorities in each country. And they said that that did not happen, and successive governments, not only the BJP government, the successive governments from that time have gone to United Nations and brought out the situation of active discrimination against the minorities in Pakistan at the United Nations, but nothing came out. So they also say that scores of applications, irrespective of whether there was CAA or whether there was no CAA, scores of applications have been consistently received by the government, including the era of UPA 1 and UPA 2, 10 years, when minority community members have been applying for Indian citizenship. But that it doesn't happen so quickly because of the existing Citizenship Act, where the wait period is almost close to over a decade. Now, government says that we have fast-tracked it. It is not as if we were not receiving any applications. While we were receiving applications, we could not decide on them. And now we have fast-tracked that process of decision-making. So the decision-making is still there in the hands of the government. Government has kept certain persecuted religious minorities in the immediate neighborhood in the ambit of this particular law, which has been now passed by the Parliament. However, at the same time, they also say that the general regime of granting or award of Indian citizenship remains unimpacted. So let's say you are a Muslim or you are a Christian. In these countries, you can also apply through the normal citizenship channel of the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. However, if you are a member of the persecuted minority, you can be fast-tracked. That's all the government says that this law, the CAA amendment to the Citizenship Act, has done, and nothing more or nothing less.